Thank you. faculty, friends, and family, and our honored guests, the graduates of the class of 2021, to the 54th graduation ceremony for North Decatur Junior Senior High School. I would like to thank several people for their support this year. Mr. Chris Thurston, Dr. Burns, Mr. Flowers, and his central office staff. I would especially like to recognize Dr. Burns and the Decatur County Community School Board. The support you gave to staff, students, and parents this year was a huge reason we stayed in person during the whole school year. As I say your name, please stand up and be recognized. Dr. Jared Burns, Superintendent. Vice President. Mr. Steve Cameron, Vice President. Mr. Matt Cohen, Secretary. Mrs. Lizette Bell, Member. Mr. Todd Mauer, Member. Mr. Chris Owens, Member. Mr. Nick Messer, Member. Mr. Tim Roscoe, outgoing member. Thank you for all the hours you put in this summer and this school year, supporting us as we work to ensure a safe environment for our students to thrive in. My next thank you goes out to the North Decatur High School staff. Thank you for your guidance and support of our students. You are the reason North Decatur Junior Senior High School is the best place to grow and learn. At this time, I would like to ask any staff member present from both North Decatur Elementary and North Decatur Junior High School to please stand up and be recognized. Your efforts this year will never be forgotten. I am speaking for all the North administrators when I say we can't thank you enough for all you have done to make this a successful year for our students. You are the best. 52% of this class will be attending a 4-year college or university. 16% will be attending a 2-year college or university. This is a total of 68% of your graduating class attending 18 different colleges and universities. 11% of your class will attend trade and vocational school. 19% of your class will go into the workforce. 3 students have joined the military. 28% or 26 students have earned an Indiana College Core certificate. Though not an easy task, these students went to college with over 30 credit hours completed or 1 entire year of college already paid for. The credits were earned through Ivy Tech and Indiana University. This is phenomenal. 93% of the 2021 graduating class have earned some college credit. A few of you have earned 55 credits or more. As a class, you have earned 1,845 dual credits. Congratulations. This accomplishment is something that your parents are very happy about. 75% of this class has received academic and or technical honors. One unique thing about this class is they have 4 sets of twins. That is something that doesn't happen very often. Please stand and be recognized. Another accomplishment this year was our band. They received gold at ISMA. This was quite an accomplishment because they had to do it all virtually, not an easy task. So let's please thank our band. For the second year in a row, North Decatur Junior High School was recently named the 2021 Best High School in U.S. News and World Report. That comes from all the hard work the students in the room put in, as well as all the work all of our students put in. Let's give all of our students a round of applause. This honor speaks volumes to the education students receive while attending Decatur County Community Schools. Our academic team won the Waldron Conference meet. We earned the title of Conference Champions. We had 2 teams in first place in the Jacksonville Invitational, Social Studies, and our Fine Arts team. Our Social Studies team earned a spot in the state finals and won second place in their division in the entire state of Indiana. We also would like to mention that Logan Caney was recognized as a regional Indiana academic all-star winner. He was recognized for his academic excellence and his community help. While excelling in academics, the class of 2021 has also enjoyed athletic success. Our volleyball and football teams were sectional teams. The boys golf team is conference champs, and yesterday we had a golfer moving on to the regional, Mr. Colin Bryant. 26 athletes were named all conference. North Decatur had 5 academic all-state athletes. 2 teams and 5 individual athletes competed in a regional competition. As a whole, your class has received over $2.1 million in scholarships to further your education. I will say this is $1 million more than last year's class. This is a tremendous opportunity, and let's please give them a round of applause. As you leave today, remember you will always be part of the charter family. Come back and see us often. Your accomplishments bring great pride to all of us. We love you, and we will miss each and every one of you. Thank you.
Welcome parents, family, friends, and faculty to the Decatur Parent School Board, the commencement of the class of 2021. As president of the senior class, I would like to take this time to thank Dr. Burns and Mrs. Reynolds for allowing us to be together to celebrate our graduating class. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our speaker today. He is a graduate of Ball State University with a Bachelor of Science in Natural Resource Management and a minor in biology. Then he completed his graduate work at Ball State, IU, and Western Kentucky University in biology and education. He started his professional career in environmental management with the Marion County Health Department. He worked as a watershed coordinator for the Sand Creek Watershed Project and went on to serve 15 years as conservation manager in the Natural Resource Conservation Service with the U.S. Department of Agriculture. 6 years ago, a battle with Lyme disease forced him to a career change, which luckily taught him to become creative as our science teacher. According to him, it has been the most rewarding professional experience of his life. He's a junior high track coach, the drama director, and an academic team coach. He's the husband of Trina and the father of Tequila and Tristan. I would like to welcome our speaker today, a man who's been bitten by a poisonous snake, caught Lyme disease, and fought up a bear in his underwear. Can I get a drum roll, please? The legend, made up of his being Mr. Brian Meyer.
She cleaned up the bear spray just a little bit. Congratulations for the class of 2021. One of my favorite things about graduation is that students that I've come to know over the years years, it turned a hassle and become a lifelong friend. And I want you to come back, say hi, and ask me how things are going. Fantastic. Don't tell me the other stuff. I know what's going on too. Okay, but I believe this class especially is going to do a fantastic job. I am honored and humbled to have the opportunity to speak during your graduation celebration. I'm grateful that you can imagine to have the chance to be a part of your life. You got to forgive me for all of the X's and the constructive criticism. Some of you know, like you get a bonus point, get that little blue marker that I'm writing, and it just turns into a line across this, across the paper or something. That means that, well, I probably fell asleep while I was grading the paper, and I can't guarantee the quality of the grading. So I hope you can learn to do the same for yourself, be constructively critiquing everything you do, yourself and others, and I welcome redirection throughout your life. I promised a few of you that I would tell a joke here and now. And it should come as no surprise that even though I've got a bunch of stuff written down here, that I have no idea where the speech is going to be headed at the end. The squirrels like to run through the hills, and I'll think of something different. Who knows where we're going to go? But the trail that we take is going to be full of twists and turns. Might be a creek crossing or two, and I might be dragging through a briar patch. So, joke number one. What do you call the speed of a steep herbal beverage at any given time? Velocity. They're only going to get worse. So, the first thing we're going to do on this trail together today is clean off our roots. Who knows what kind of seeds that we're carrying on the soul of our shoe. It's interesting to me when I wrote souls, I wrote S-O-U-L-S. We're going to begin with a new fresh path. And I want you to look at from this trail here and walk through during this today. Notice there's a gnarly tree with a twist. It's shaped, but it's beautiful. Must have had a tough growing years, right? Back here and there, maybe a deer with antlers rubbed on. And it reminds me that we're all perfect in our collection and imperfections. There's so many things that someone else might label as being broken, wrong, unfortunate, different, but collectively, these imperfections come together and being worthwhile. You are celebrated for your differences. So the trail that we're on, it feels soft and walking in forest soil. There's no concrete or stone on the path taking you there. The soil is alive. It's absorbed the rain of the past few days and has become spring. In fact, it doesn't take many more steps to become very aware that the entire forest around us is full of life. It amazes me how similar that life is. Every animal, every plant, every mushroom is made of cells. They contain basically the same parts. They're constructed of similar molecules, or essentially the same set of instructions. 4 letters, right? 4 letters. DNA. Each and every one of those cells is pulsing, striving, working toward existence. The ultimate goal of striving is the community of striving. Maintaining continuity of life, living life with no goal but to continue living it and experiencing it. As we walk down the trail, it starts to open a bit. We see 7 species of trees. There's a large oak, a hickory, and a walnut. There's birds and insect sounds, smells, flowers. It's sensual light coming into our eyes and our ears and our noses. It seems unimaginable that all of the different trees and plants and animals are essentially the same. And I'm struck by the incredible diversity of this world. So many different beings, so many different people, so many different places, different cultures, different points of view, different spiritualities, religions, different opinions, different colors, different hairdos, ways of making a living, so many different ways of living life and striving for life. It appears everywhere that I look, that diversity is the key to survival. You are a unique and diverse creature. The only one just like you, the only one ever just like you. And as you strive for life, find be you, and express you. Joke number 2. Graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells 100 gathered graduates wearing identical caps and gowns that diversity and individuality are the keys to success. Back on the trail. We approach an ancient oak tree. This creature is 6 foot wide at the base and older than our country. The sentient, still, and contemplated need has been rooted in the same spot for hundreds of years. By necessity, it's connected to every other living thing in the forest. Literally, they are touching each other at all times. In the forest soil, the oak is connected to the other members of the forest community by a web of soil fungus, which allows it to move materials back and forth, to move materials between trees in the forest, to shift resources like water, carbon dioxide, and nutrients from one individual that has them in abundance to another individual of a different tree species that has great need for those. One species of tree working collectively with other species to maintain the stability of the forest system upon which they all depend. The individual tree relies on the cooperation of the other trees from the forest for its own survival. So it communicates, sending chemical signals through its leaves and into the air. We smell those, right? Respond to those, as do other members of the community. Collectively, the forest community has evolved to sustain and nurture this diversity and abundance. The whole time I've been observing this oak, there's been a dove cautiously observing us, nervously judging our intentions. She snorted a couple of times, carefully returned, always within 30 paces, but never more than 10 paces away. The deer's movements and actions are in sharp contrast with the oak. She reminds us of the role of movement and change. The only thing that remains constant is change. Things will change, they are changing all the time. Some changes are small and almost imperceptible, building portions of a degree at a time, while other changes are much more drastic. Up ahead of us is a clearing created by our recent ministry. A different video is no longer reaching towards the sky, but decays on the forest floor, nourishing a new generation. You see, this is a healthy forest that's full of diversity. So when conditions change as they always do, and must, something, someone, some variety of a new individual perfectly suited to the new environment not previously existed. It's full of hope, full of new ideas, full of different ways of striving, surviving, fighting. Was there, was celebrated, was nurtured, was loved, and was valued for its difference, its resilience. Joke number 3. This is a win. Why are gyms where graduation ceremonies are conducted so warm? Because of all the degrees. I see in our community, in our country, sadly, throughout the world, diversity is under attack. I ask you to celebrate each other for your differences and remember that there is no one way to live life. There's no one source of news that's correct. No one correct answer to your question. No color is better. No point is better. All have value and all are part of a diverse, beautiful, and resilient culture that can respond to inevitable change. I hope, class of 2021, that you are not forced terrorists, but rather light our own fires. Speak up and act out. It makes us old bald guys grumpy and but it seems most good things start that way. Enjoy your youth, travel, explore, seek out new diverse experiences and places. Have fun and don't take any of it too seriously. Get out and enjoy the outdoors. Because you know what? After a whole year walking around with your entire locker on your back, you're going to be ready for a good hike, right?
North Decatur class of 2021. Noah is the son of Chris Howell and Miss Geis. Mr. Howell and Miss Geis, please stand and be recognized at this time. Noah will be attending Purdue University studying computer engineering. He is hoping to one day work where he can create medical devices and implants for the human body. He is a 4-year letter winner and captain of the 2-time sectional championship winning North Decatur football team. He also played baseball throughout high school. Outside of school, he is a member of the St. Catherine of Siena Catholic Church. Additionally, he has worked for Vital Solutions Unlimited for the past several years. Please welcome to the podium, Mr. Noah Howell. Welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for North Decatur High School, class of 2021. My name is Noah Howell, and it is an honor to stand before you to speak on behalf of this class. I want to begin with a little bit of gratitude, because I can be very certain that I will not be up here without a little bit of help. First, my parents. Thank you for absolutely everything. For endless support and unquestioned love has brought me further than I could ever explain. I also want to thank my coaches, my teachers, and all the staff at North Decatur for supporting and guiding me on this roller coaster that I will always refer to as high school. And lastly, I want to thank someone who truly made me who I am and who watches over me and protects me every single day. That is my grandmother, Marjorie Geis, who I just know has the biggest, brightest smile looking down at us all right now. All right, let's see. Thank you. Now, I think I'm supposed to say something inspiring or heartfelt. So, here I go. Al Gore, former vice president, was once quoted as saying, "As human beings, we are vulnerable to confusing and unprecedented with the improbable. In our everyday experience, if something has never happened before, we are generally safe in assuming it is not going to happen in the future. But the exceptions can kill you. Climate change is one of those exceptions." Now, you may wonder how Al Gore talking about climate change has anything to do with this graduation speech. And to be honest with you, it doesn't at all. But give me just a second. I love this quote for chiefly one reason, and that is, I haven't the foggiest idea what it means. Which leads me to my next idea. Much like the rest of you, I have no clue what I'm doing. You might think that because I stand up here on the stage speaking to you, that I have at least some of it figured out, but rest assured, I do not. Bear with me, there's a point in this. Okay, say something sad. All right. As we walk across the stage and we finally say goodbye to good old North Decatur, we close this chapter and begin a new one. We open the door and step into the unprecedented. It's exciting, but it's also scary. Here is where I think I'm supposed to offer some advice, but sadly I don't have any for you. I'm just like the rest of you, except of course this amazing mustache, these piercing dark brown eyes. But I digress. My message to you is that there's a lot of noise in this world. At times, it's distracting. Other times, it's simply overwhelming. It's so easy to get lost in the noise. It seems that everyone has some advice or some wisdom for you, and there isn't a Quizlet to tell you who's got the right answers. Trust me, I Googled it. It's up to you to figure that out and forge your own path. In this new world, away from guidance counselors and teachers and coaches, now you're the one making decisions, fighting between right and wrong, and most importantly, waking up on time without offering time. No matter the path you forge, there is no blueprint to tell you how to do it. If there is anything that installing vinyl fences or Vinyl Solutions Unlimited, located at 1400 West Main Street, I stop. Nothing goes according to the plan. There's always going to be an electric line in that hole, or 1.5 feet of rocks and bricks that you may have to rinse a jackhammer to remove first. But there will always be some bumps along that path. The idea is to keep moving, or jackhammering, until you overcome those obstacles, and then you can finally set your post. Everyone's path looks a little bit different, but you gotta find yours. You might even find Al Gore babbling about climate change somewhere along your path. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it. Thank you. And that was a way to my birthday. You were never at that set.
The salutatory for the class of 2021 is Logan Kane. Logan is the son of Michael and Jill Kane. Mr. and Mrs. Kane, please stand and be recognized at this time. Logan plans to attend the University of Indianapolis to study exercise science with pre-med concentration. Logan hopes to attend medical school and one day become a ER or orthopedic surgeon. He plans to use his experiences and knowledge to improve human lives on a daily basis. Logan has been involved in numerous organizations through football and range. He has also spent the last 2 years working at Vinyl Solutions here in Greensboro, Indiana. Please welcome to the podium, Mr. Logan Kane.
Alex Crow. Nervous system. Okay, before I begin the speech, I need you to understand 3 things. First, apparently the President of the United States gets a speech writer, but the class of 2021's salutatorian does not. Second, the great Ricky Bobby once professed, if you ain't first, you're last. So I'm confused why I stand up here today giving a last place speech. And finally, the valedictorian of this class betted that I could not write this speech in under an hour, proofread, and everything. So naturally, I took him up on it. In true senior status, I wrote this speech on Wednesday night when it was due to be proofread Thursday morning. But don't worry, I practiced this speech a lot, and in that one time, it sounded pretty darn good. Well, it's supposed to be this fun. So for starters, I'd like to give my sincere thank yous. Thank you to the school board, Dr. Burns, the counselors, Mrs. Reynolds and Mr. Thurston, the staff members, the janitors, the students, and most importantly, the parents. Because of the support from all those mentioned and many more, we will walk across the stage today and become graduates. And who would I be to not call out my own parents and say thank you and I love you. Also, a big thank you to Michael, Destiny, and Madison, who will be joining our nation's armed forces upon graduation. So originally, I was going to destroy all my credibility by sharing stories of how this year's salutatorian is not as smart as he may seem. And I may slip some in later, but really, this is a celebration of the class of 2021. So I'd like to keep the focus on all of you. Let me take you through some of the big memories that happened throughout our years in school. Let's start with second grade, where we held a very official wedding on the playground for a couple of peers. Unfortunately, I believe they broke up before recess ended, but the ceremony was beautiful. Then, in third grade, the boys thought it would be pretty funny to make up special names for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. With those names, there involved some invalid physical contact. This ended abruptly, and we received a spiel from Mr. Korn and letters home to our parents. Throughout elementary, we also had infamous elementary concerts. I have no doubt that all of us can still sing John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. And let's not forget Starlight, where we all squished awkwardly in a bubble and craned our necks to see a bunch of constellations. Man, we still can't find a mistake. It was also so hot and stinky in there, mostly because deodorant was not a popular item. Word. Hey, you're the first person I saw with Mr. Sell, you're a trooper for that one. And unfortunately, a big thing in elementary school was poop. Because it found its way on the floor in the hallway and on the sixth grade bathroom stalls. Also, it must have been explained to have been forced at lunch. Pretty sure that was you, okay? We were heathens. And to send us into junior high, the song Shut Up and Dance With Me was played over 20 times at our sixth grade send-off party. I still hate that song, but luckily there was enough aha blast to make up for it. Then came junior high. Still no sign of deodorant, but the shenanigans began expanding beyond school. For example, a group of 8th graders thought it would be super funny to take or steal, actually just temporarily borrow a car and toilet paper to steal. A bunch of 14-year-olds ready to pollute the earth. Then, 2 8th graders decided to hit a guardrail. And it isn't junior high without reading Flowers for Algernon and everyone laughing at the repeated GMAS. High school had lots of memories, most too inappropriate for the speech, but some of us did find deodorant. Special shout out to Mrs. Kirkhoff. She loved our class so much that she signed up for maternity leave to, well, every time she had a class. And as we wrapped up senior year, the school got toilet paper, which FYI, pranks are actually supposed to run through Mrs. Reynolds. Did not know that beforehand. We also had a heck of a water fight, which basically consisted of Dawn drenching people with his water truck. Innocent people, by the way. And also at our graduation practice, Lance did throw his cap up there on that light, which is still up there. until you found a replacement, otherwise you'd be the only one in your back. But we made it through the main phases of growing up. The your mom jokes, the that's what she says, the pulling away of the fist bumps and high fives, the Joe Mama jokes, and the who asked period. We obviously still don't use these jokes to this day. Right, Trent? So as we move forward, remember that high school does not define us or determine our success in life. Remember that school doesn't teach all the important things in life, like the fact that Richie Messer is really fast, and if you're ever airborne in his house, you better wear your running shoes. Or that when you go to play basketball at someone's house, you better actually make sure it's their house so someone doesn't pull a gun on you. Or just find someone with reliable directions, not Joe. Other than that, I have no real life mementos to teach you, because the shocking truth is that I don't know the future or how to react in certain situations. So as my closing remarks, let me hit the cliches. Do your best. Find your passion. Be all you can be. Be drug free. That was on a wristband that handed out this a lot. Keep that there. Remember that it's okay to express your genuine personality. You can conquer the world. Pursue happiness in all avenues. And so after finishing this speech in 33 minutes and winning the bet with our valedictorian at Noah Howe, I have one final tidbit of motivation. As the saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Unless it's skydiving or underwater basket weaving. So this is to the class of 2021.
That's all for you guys. Thank you very much.
While the music plays, graduates explain the criteria applies to you. Vocational state board. Work-based learning. Club members. Athletes. Performing arts. Academic, speech, and social teams. Teacher, guidance, library, and office assistants. Top 10.
Dr. Burns, and members of the Decatur County Community School Board of Trustees, I have successfully reviewed the requirements as set forth by the state of Indiana. And it is my recommendation that I deem these graduates qualified to receive their diplomas.
On behalf of the Decatur County Community School Board of Trustees, I would like to acknowledge that any group of young Americans looking forward to this district to the graduate society. Congratulations to you all. Mr. Brown, I accept your recommendation. Best of luck to the class of 2020.
Good afternoon. Would row one please stand? Erica Christine Adams. Haley Marie Arthur. Kaylin Nicole Marie Dalton. Catherine Rose Garber. Brett Lynn Bader. Amy Marie Berkheimer. Taylor Elizabeth Bowman. Emily Elizabeth Brunker. Paige Michelle Burchett. Anna Marie Burkhart. Alex James Bird. Alexander Paul Castillo. Lauren Ava Elizabeth Chancey. Chloe Deanne Cliff. Timothy William Crotty. Sierra Paige Darby. Row one, you may be seated. Row two, please rise. Lily Michelle Davis. Madison Ann Newman. Levi Gerald Gottschalk. Anthony Matthew Field. Raven Lee Miller. Casey Andre Frazier. Trenton Jeffrey Gow. Brandon David Earhart. Jenna Marie Geis. Draven Michael Gill. Katie Elizabeth Morrow. McKenna Jewel Packer. Carson Dean Hall. Abigail Elizabeth Hartman. Grace Louise Hartman. Logan Michael Haskins. Row 2, you may be seated. Row 3, please rise. Luke Christopher Pascamp. Sarah Marie Castleberry. Braden Micah Daniel Housen. Delaney Morgan Holt. Madeline Jane Cooper. Noah Christopher Powell. Michael Allen Jarman. Raven Allen Jones. Dahlia Lenora James Justice. Asher. Maya Sandra Kessler. Jesslyn Madison King. Katie Sue Tinker. Logan Edward King. Sandra Lynette Kress. Brittany Maria Krieger. Row 3, you may be seated. Row 4, please rise. Riley Hayden Lee. Kincaid Amadeus Bryant Lewis. Derek Andrew Littler. Phelan Anthony Lopez. Casey Jarrett Love. Megan Suzanne Cleary. Cameron Kane Michael Metzger. Connor Lee Metzger. Trent Robert Messer. Weston Palmer Miley. Destiny Ray Moore. Braden Scott Lee Potts. Madison Paige Bolton. Kristen Erica Newman. Francis Scott Sneed. Kathleen Elizabeth Dees. Row 4, you may be seated. Row 5, please rise. Landon Nathaniel Nobby. CJ Rollin Farmer. Luke Matthew Peters. Taylor Riley Phelps. Logan Matthew Hines. Nathan William Klager. Aubrey Rose. Sophie Lee Richardson. Rhonda Sue Schwartz. Lisa Ann Schwartz. Kenda Rose Sig. Riley Virginia Sig. Haley Marie Snyder. Lance Elliott Summers. Morgan Riley Sanders. Cole Thomas Smith. Row 5, you may be seated. Row 6, please stand. Amy Nicole Schwartz. Lillian Renee Chapman. Cole Michael Theobald. Kaylee Desiree Cecilia Thompson. Andrew Jordan Telke. Alexis N. Vandenberg. Avery Christopher Wall. Aya Nicole Warren. Lane Matthew Westler. Reagan Abigail Westerfeld. Ethan Mitchell Wood. Lois Renee Thorpe.